Okay, everybody, welcome to Beyond the Couch Fiji's Tuesday Food is Medication. We're going to talk about a lot of things during this segment, the Tuesday videos. We're going to talk about herbs. We're going to talk about foods that increase your metabolism. We're going to talk about foods and the hydration that you need to make you look younger. We're going to talk about visceral fats. We're going to talk about the different types of fats that are available to us, the difference between the good fats and the bad fats. I've been going to see a nutritionist, and she's been telling me what it is that we need, how many grams of protein per day. And if you look at the page Beyond the Couch Fiji, you're going to see photos of what these meals look like, because I am on the warrior diet, eating only once a day and getting through all of my calories in one meal. But today I want to talk to you and introduce to you this concept of why we shouldn't be having sugar. Processed sugar, not the sugar that we get from fruits, right? The amount that we eat, we're really not aware of until I had started this warrior diet. I wasn't aware of how much sugar that we ate. But sugar is in pretty much everything, because in the processed food industry, sugar is such a big part of the system. What sugar does to your body is it gives you cholesterol. It leads to heart problems. Sugar is not processed so well in the body. We're going to discuss all of these things in more detail later. But sugar is responsible for your stomach fat and the fat for men in their chests, right? And this is the hardest fat to get rid of, and the easiest way to get rid of it is to drop sugar altogether. I'll tell you how you find sugar. A lot of people will tell me that I don't drink tea and coffee with sugar. I don't eat cakes, I don't eat lollies, I don't eat chocolate, I don't eat ice cream. So that's it. They don't take sugar. But like I said, in the supermarket shelf, if you look, disguised under different names even on the label, they will not say sugar directly. They'll have corn syrup, they'll have just so many other things. We're also going to discuss how to shop in another video on possibly 3 Tuesdays from now. Basically, there's sugar in tomato sauce. Even if you make a stir fry, you think you're being healthy, you're not using oil, you're using the canola cooking spray. And you put a bit of soy sauce in there for a bit of color, and a bit of salt. That in itself also has sugar. Chili sauce has sugar. Ramen noodles has sugar. There's just so many things that have sugar, and if you count all the little bits that come up, it comes to quite a bit, quite a large amount. What happened was, when I left the nutritionist, I went and asked 20 people randomly, old people, young people, people across the different races that I could find available, and I asked them what it is that they had for the day before, everything that they ate. And I cut out the tea, the coffee, the cakes, the ice cream, the lollies, the chocolate. I didn't ask them about that. I asked them about everything else. And on average, amongst 20 people, this is how much sugar that they were having every day without being aware of it. Now I have to send this video personally to all of them so that I can tell them this is the calculation. This is a crazy amount of sugar. Like I said, our body is not meant to process this kind of sugar. We have glucose, sucrose, and fructose. This one is the one that we do not want. This one causes fat. If you want to lose weight, you need to get rid of this sugar, this processed sugar. Like I said, look at it again. Look at it again. This much sugar every day. But you think just because you're not having it in your tea and coffee, you're not taking sugar? This much sugar. It's crazy. Stop this. Now what's going to happen when you give up sugar is you're going to crave. Your body's going to get really hungry. You know, when I gave up the sugar, every time I walked past the Coke machine, my mouth would water, because I knew, and they have the worst kind of sugar in Coca-Cola and other soft drinks, which is the corn syrup. We're going to talk about this. This one does not even convert to glucose. It goes straight to your fat cells. And most of these sugars will go straight to your fat cells and be responsible for, as I said, the upper body fats on the front and even on the back. Once you cut out the sugar, you're going to find that you shrink. I shrunk 1 inch in like 3 days just from cutting out the sugar. So, you know, in the next week, we're going to talk about how to shop. We're going to talk about the effects of sugar on the body and brain. But I'm telling you, if you can, cut out all of your sugar now. Go into your cupboards and find everything that has sugar and try to reduce that, so that next week we can just quit cold turkey and we'll all be sugar free. All right, good luck to you all.